Hey, painting pals! There's my wave, sorry. Welcome back to Mandy's Minis Live every Wednesday. Best day of the week. I look forward to it. But that's because I get to spend it with all of you. And what?
The glare on the screen.
Uh-huh.
It says streaming on our screen, but the glare makes it look like it says screaming.
Okay. Well, we are not screaming. I can if you want. But
No, please don't.
I don't think anyone watching with headsets would appreciate that at all.
That probably would not go over well.
So, we'll avoid the screaming. And just stick with streaming.
No, but
Yay.
I'm just easily entertained, that's all.
Yes, you are. But that's why we love you. So, I am currently working on one of my commissions. This is, I don't know her name. But
Illinois?
Something like that, from Hades 2 video game. My goodness. Do you wait for us to start to squeak the chair and move around?
I do not.
I swear
trying to
you
use
do.
my time wisely.
I swear you do. It's hysterical. Every week. We so have to get you a new chair.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the wish list.
So many other things ranked so much higher.
Yep. So
what's special about her? Other
Um,
than she's, from Hades 2 and supposedly it's a fun game.
yeah, she's from a video game. She's going to be a gift. So, definitely need to make sure she's awesome.
We know John liked the video game.
John.
The one who does all the mythology explained
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah. John Solo.
John Solo, yes. It's a fun channel. Go check it out.
Yeah, fun YouTuber. We love watching mythology, and I love history, and he does a lot with the history of stories and mythologies, and that's how I found him. Very cool channel. So, and
He's how we found out there's categorization of fairy tales.
yes, not something I would normally know. Not something that I think most people would ever know. But that's okay.
Something that just seems odd.
Well, there are people who study these things. It's a very cool job. I'm not sure I would enjoy it, though, as much as I enjoy history and stuff. I think that would take the fun out of it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, much like where, everybody says, oh, do something you love and you'll never, work a day in your life.
I hate that phrase.
Right? No, that's not how it works.
I've had several jobs I love, absolutely adore.
And they become a lot of work before very long.
Yeah, they are work, because there's always some aspect of the job that you don't want to do. Some aspect that you don't like, so...
Or you just have to do it on a day you don't want to, or...
Yeah. Or do, like, in the case of, like, miniature painting, like, if I did that full-time, ooh,
Careful.
I just put my finger in the wet paint. Trying to leave fingerprints. But if I tried to do that full-time, I would pretty much have to take anything that came my way, whereas right now I get to cherry pick the ones that I really want to do, because I don't have time for the others. So I can be a lot more selective, because miniature painting does not pay my mortgage. So I will eat whether I have a commission or not. But if it became that way, if that was my sole purpose...
It's my favorite line from my favorite author.
It would not be as much fun. Ugh, this fly is going to drive me nuts.
They usually do.
I hate flies. They always seem to buzz in your way and then dart really, really fast away. So, drives me nuts. But what were you saying? You're the author.
Oh, my favorite. Any author worth his salt, any author that gets, a little bit famous, winds up getting asked the question, well, how do you deal with writer's block? And his answer is, I don't have writer's block, I have a mortgage.
Yep.
Anytime I, start feeling like I don't know what to do, I don't know what to write, I think about the fact that I have to pay for a place, I have to use this to pay for a place to live.
Yep, very true.
And all of a sudden, the words start flowing.
Yep. So.
Because it's either that or 9 to 5, and most people in that position, have put in a lot of effort into not having a 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah, which I don't get. I like having a 9 to 5. You know exactly when you're going to be starting, when you're going to be getting off, and you know that your mortgage will be paid as long as the company is doing well. So it's incentive to do well for the company. But at the same time, you still have your own little perks from it because, again, your bills are paid.
Yeah, but I'm gonna throw this out there though. For a creative person, babe,
Mm-hmm.
you're a little bit of an odd duck.
I am. I actually don't mind paperwork and things like that.
You are shockingly organized and semi-rigid. Not in a bad way at all, but you are very much a, if you were a personality-wise, if you were a Dungeons and Dragons character, you would be a lawful good character.
Yes, probably. I don't know. Why do I always play chaotic good characters then?
Oh, because you always play what you want to be. You want to be chaotic, but the one thing you hate more than anything else is getting in trouble.
That's true. That's very, very true. I absolutely hate getting in trouble. Always have. As a child, when I'd get in trouble, my mom would lecture me. Just your normal lecture. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Izzy is here to visit, but she can't chat.
Oh, well, sorry to hear you can't chat, but we're glad you're here. So, but yeah, anytime when I was little and I would get lectured, or something like that, I would always apparently just kind of shrivel and say, "Don't yell at me." She's like,
still do.
I haven't raised my voice. I don't shrivel anymore.
No, but
I do say, "Don't yell at me."
You do, whether I'm yelling or not. It's your default line.
I don't like doing things wrong. So I like the rules. I like knowing what the rules are and following them. I'm good at that. That's what you're supposed to do.
You're a good girl, you are.
I am.
You and Eliza Doolittle.
But
how impressed are you that I remembered that?
Not very. We've seen that so many times.
It's been a while, though.
It has. But it's been a while since we've watched most musicals.
It has.
But yeah. I always look at it as if you're not doing something wrong, you're not going to get in trouble and there's nothing to worry about. You don't have to stress. You don't have to be anxious. You just can be. So.
In the words of some
me.
stand-up comedian I've watched at some point, if you don't cheat, you can't get caught.
That's true. Very, very true. So.
Ouch!
bites. Careful. He's taking supports off a 3D print.
And yes, she bites. They all bite. Especially the ones with the big flowing hair.
And this one is very pretty and not one who's actually going to bite. It's not like it's a demon or anything. But apparently she still bites.
The supports bite. Not much you can do about that.
Maybe not, but that's okay. But yes, I'm glad Izzy's here. Izzy just showed us her first basing, and guys, it's amazing.
Yeah, Izzy puts beautiful stuff up on the Discord. If you can see our Discord, go take a look because it is.
It's a patron Discord, so
Well.
only those in patron
Okay,
can
but
see it.
go
But
take a look because it's gorgeous.
it'll also be on her Instagram, so I'm sure. But she's entering it in a contest, and I'm very excited for her.
If it's a public voting contest, feel free to shout out a link, and we'll try and send as many people to it as we can.
Yeah, that's very
We'll show
true.
the love.
Yeah. So, it is very good, though. So, I'm very excited about that.
Mandy has very mixed feelings about those sort of contests.
Yeah, well.
She got boned by one.
I did. It was, again, an online contest, just like the one she's entering. But they didn't specify anything about the photo, and they didn't crop or anything, so mine is, further back than it needed to be, so it was hard to see. So, of course, people weren't voting for it compared to the other ones that they could see very, very well.
Not to mention, yours
So.
got put right next to the one that wound up being the winning.
Yeah, that's true. Really easy to compare mine to something that was 10 times better. I just wanted to because it was the first one I had entered, so I just wanted to do kind of well and maybe make it to the second round. And the minute I saw the voting go up, it was like, I'm never gonna make it, not with the way they submitted that. You would think they would try and play fair and make all the photos match with the same zoom feature and
Yeah, but at the same
that
time,
sort of
you've
thing.
done, we've done enough stuff like that where sometimes that's just not practical.
Yeah, that's true. But that's okay. I'm not a big contest person. I always thought I would be, but when push comes to shove, I like doing the commissions way better.
Tell them about your philosophy on commissions.
My philosophy.
Yeah.
I don't know which part you're referring to.
Well, you can win one contest.
Yeah, and basically I can work really hard and win one contest and get I mean, maybe there's a prize, maybe there isn't. It's just the title of winner. Or I could get a commission and it's like winning because, they're picking me over all the other miniature painters. And I get actual cash prize. So
basically every commission Mandy gets is her winning a contest.
it's one way to look at it, But like we always say, we're very big on Monty Python here. You always gotta look on the bright side.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, I'm not singing on the internet.
Thanks, babe.
Hey.
Okay, what's the bright side?
The bright side would be getting picked over everybody else and getting money. Doesn't matter if I can't win a contest at all.
Got it.
which also is not true. I have entered and won contests, but since then, but
especially in person contests.
yes, local contests have been very
The-
good for me.
The local community has been very, very good to you. Yes.
Oh yeah. On the online community, the miniature painting community in general, I've got to say, just the best people ever. And that includes all of you watching, of course.
Except you.
I don't know who he was pointing to, and he's not on camera, so you guys couldn't see either, but...
That's the joke. That's the joke.
Ben likes to think he's Bill Murray sometimes.
I would like to be.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? Just a great guy. Great
Rumor has
actor.
it Bill Murray would like to be Bill Murray a lot of times.
Well, yeah, I mean, once again, who wouldn't want to be Bill Murray? I mean, I don't want to be a guy or anything. I like being me. But, if you can be Bill Murray, he's really cool.
What is that line? I mean, it's not a Bill Murray line, but what is that? Be the best version. Be the best you can.
No. Always be. Remember to always be yourself, unless you can be.
Unless you can be Batman, in which case, be Batman.
I wouldn't want to be Batman.
I've always heard Batman.
I've never heard of Batman. I would never want to be Batman.
No. That's partly because you're not a guy.
I am not, and I am very happy about that.
So am I.
Unless I could be Bill Murray.
No, I would still like you to be you, not Bill Murray.
But if I was Bill Murray, I'd have a lot more money. Not that money's everything or anything. Gosh, I sound horrible today. I sound like a greedy kind of person.
Have a materialistic kind of day. Hey, does her
Yeah.
cheek look better?
Yes, it's actually there this time.
I thought so too, but I wanted to have you double check them.
First print of it, her cheek was missing.
Which somebody didn't even notice until, after she had zenithaled it.
Yeah. But that's okay. It's getting better. So who else out there hates orange? Worst color to paint ever. Especially a bright orange.
Nice.
No, we're talking painting, not flavors.
Okay.
And we're not eating our paint or drinking our paint water.
Don't
We
lick
do
your
not
brushes.
do that here.
PSA, don't lick your brushes.
No brush licking. No drinking your paint water. We have ways to ensure you don't do that. So, definitely.
It's a gross habit.
It is.
If you
And
start
not
it,
good
you should
for you.
stop.
Not good for you at all. I mean, it's not toxic, but it's
Well, I mean,
still
it
not good
depends.
for you.
It depends.
Yes, and, if you haven't, if you don't already know, if you're a brush licker and you don't already know this story, look up and read about the Radium Girls. That will tell you everything you need to know about why you should never lick your brushes.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty specific story, but...
It is.
And, they don't make that particular material anymore, so...
They do not, mostly because it is toxic. It is, it's radium.
It's radioactive.
So,
If I could get my hands on some of that, though, oh my gosh, I would.
Why?
Why not?
Why would you want radioactive? Because you've seen the fallout. I've shown you the photos. Come on now. They're disturbing. Once again, I'm not going to show them on my live stream, but if you guys want to look up something really gross, look up about radium stories.
Because I've also watched Kyle Hill's videos. Low Rent Thor.
Yes, I know who Kyle Hill is.
I know. I'm
Oh,
letting everybody else know.
And in case anyone's wondering, he called himself that in a video. We did not just pick that name for him. We very much enjoy his videos as well. Very educational.
And, absolutely lives up to the Low Rent Thor title.
Yeah, he looks like he looks like he
he's
could
very
pass.
much a knockoff Chris Hemsworth.
But
in a good way.
right. And especially his Chernobyl videos. Those are some of my favorite he did.
But that's just it. We watched a bunch of his radioactivity videos, and
Yes.
it's all about exposure. If you're not too close to it, you have something between it, and you're not exposed
Yes,
to
and
it
you're
constantly.
talking about putting it on your in your hands.
No,
That's what you said. If I could get my hands on it.
If I could have a jar of radioactive paint to put on the shelf and have as a trophy, I would do that.
That's still radioactive and bad. And don't do that, people. Any kids listening, he is a bad influence. Don't listen.
I am a bad influence.
Don't play with radium. Don't play with radioactive materials. If something's glowing and you don't know why, and you don't know what it is, then don't play with it. Don't touch it. It's dangerous. Lots of stories about people finding glowing materials and it turns out to be radioactive. Don't let that be you. So.
Should look better than the last one.
All right, so that was what, coat 4 of the orange? 4 or 5? Yes. Okay. As far as I can tell, I don't know. I'm on live stream. I'm not really paying attention. Okay, so only about 10 more layers of orange to go because it's orange paint. Oh.
You'll manage.
I always
You'll
do.
be okay.
You know what? I'm going to try what I want to try, though.
Ooh. She's going to get fancy.
I am.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. Worried you're going to ruin the whole thing and make me have to make you a new one? Print you a new one?
No. It's only paint. No reason to get scared. Okay, but we're going to try this. Ink is far more vibrant than paint. So I want to try using some ink to help build up the vibrance without building up so much in the way of layers. I think this might give me a better result. First time I painted with orange, a bright orange like this, the paint ended up getting so thick it started cracking. It was not good.
At that point, I can't remember.
I was painting the dice.
Oh, that's right.
Reaper has these awesome dice figures
They're so fun.
that I absolutely love. They're like, they turned dice, like D20s and D8s, into characters, and they're so much fun.
They're cute.
And I did one in orange, and it literally started cracking because of the amount of layers I put on it. But at the time, I also didn't know anything about underpainting or any of that to try and make it easier.
It was one of your first projects.
It was. Back when I first started, years ago now. But look at how much better that looks.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely smooths it out and gives it a vibrance. I think that might be a good addition. We'll see. We'll see how it holds up once it dries. But definitely worth adding in here. This is why I like to use inks rather than paints in my airbrush whenever possible.
Well, also they're much thinner.
They're thinner, they're more vibrant, so I just absolutely love the inks. And that's actually how I did, the legs you can't see. Whoop, there they are. You also don't get that kind of amazing gradient doing it by hand. Airbrush really, I mean, you can if you have a whole lot of skill and put a whole lot of work into it, or you could just get the airbrush out and whip, done.
Whip, whip?
Whip.
Cool.
So, and then it's just awesome looking. So, and if you don't have an airbrush, if you don't have an airbrush, oh, that's okay. You can always do without. I'm not going to tell you you have to, but I will tell you it is also a very good investment for the hobby, and isn't horribly expensive to get started. I thought it would be
$100.
but you can get started for $100, which, let's be honest, that's what, maybe 2 Warhammer figures? So, that's not that bad. And in order to make some of this stuff get a lot easier and better, that's gonna be one of the videos I have to make soon.
What's that?
Airbrush tutorial. I haven't done it yet. I've been putting it off. But one of these days. Relatively soon. And then there's also that that technique I guess it's a technique that I want to learn, and I actually met a fantastic painter at GaryCon this year. He was working with Army Painter, and he gave me the secrets to his infamous airbrushing video to teach this technique that I really want to learn and have really wanted to learn for a while. And since he's retired, he no longer does that class anymore. He just told me what to do so that I could learn it, and told him about the channel, so I will be doing that for a video as well. But I'd like to get the basic airbrush, tutorial out of the way first before I do that one.
Makes
Plus,
sense.
I have to have time to do that. So, that's not going to be easy or anytime soon. I'll be honest with you guys. I can't even get one commission out the door before more are coming in, and these are my repeat clients that I love and I can't say no to. I don't want to say no to. I want to make sure that they love everything they have. So, yeah. Every single one of them. 4 commissions, and they're all repeats. So, I guess you can say I'm not really taking any new clients. But that's okay. Alright. I am really loving how this is looking now that the ink is on there. I am really happy with that. Now I just need it to dry so I can make sure that there's no brush strokes still showing, and see if I need any extra layers. I think I will need another layer once it does dry. But that's definitely very cool. And it's a little bit earlier than I had planned on. But I think while I let this dry, we're going to do something fun. I think that's good, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me put her aside to dry. Get something to drink. And then I'm gonna get this. So this is my box from Reaper. Yes, I made a Reaper order. And here it is. I'm gonna move the camera here. But the first thing I have here to unpack is a Learn to Paint series core skill expansion. These are basically paints. So there's nothing but paints in here. And this is a Christmas present for my boss's daughter. Hopefully she's not, yeah, no, actually I know they're not watching. She's got a basketball game today. So
hopefully she doesn't watch, the replay at all.
No, definitely not. She's got too much going on sports-wise right now, so. Alright, next I've got a whole bunch of figures to show you guys. So, first I got their Fairy of the Woods, which is very cool. You can't really see her wings. There, you can kind of see them there. There you go. A little bit better. If the glare's not too bad, there we go.
She's going to be a lot of fun to assemble, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to be fun to assemble, and she's tiny, so she's going to be fun to paint, too. Okay, and then we have Maddie, the Oktoberfest Fräulein. Whoops, there's the camera. And she's fun. This order was placed in October, even though, we're in November now. But,
we waited too long, though.
Yeah, we missed out on the goodie bag, but that's okay. We still have our rock from the other year. Okay, and then I have freebies, which are all the Bosylvanians, because I spent so much money. So we've got a bunch of those. Tish.
You've got mail.
Whoa, I've got mail, guys. Sandy, which is the mummy.
Bosylvanians are so super cute.
Mel. Yes, this will be the third time I'm painting them. Actually, Drac upside down. And I did a set for me, and then back when I first met Dan and his wife, we did a set for them. They commissioned me to do a set for them, and Ben made a whole scene for them.
That turned out really cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So, and she loves it, and it's on her desk at work now. But then I also got the undead lady, who is now turned around, but she's a skeleton in a dress. Oh, there she is. So, she's gonna be fun. She looks gorgeous on the site. Then, in preparation, New Year's Sophie. She is here, so she is ready for New Year's, my New Year's tradition. I paint her every year on New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. I get 24 hours, and then I can see how I've improved. It doesn't have to be the same paint scheme or anything like that. It's just the same figure on the same day, so I can see how much better I'm doing and kind of keep track of progress and things like that. So it's kind of awesome. And then I've got another little freebie here, which I still can't see because I can't get this guy to turn around. But I did not buy this. And he looks like a mushroom mummy, which is adorable, but I've not been able to see his face yet.
You want me to open the package for you?
No.
Okay.
If I'm going to open the package, I'm going to open the package. But he's right there. Then I got a classic pokey tool. I've kind of always wanted one of these, and been kind of on the fence about it.
Mandy loves the pokey tools.
I do. They're so cute, and I haven't gotten one because I have pins. A pin works just as well, and it's free.
Especially with as many as you've got.
Yes, because I used to sew. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sure, they go up today.
What good?
My Mammoth Factory.
Oh. And but I did finally get this one. I splurged. Okay, so next I have a large number 2 round brush from Reaper. I wanted to see how their synthetic quality compared, and what I can tell you compared to what I'm used to is that's not a real number 2. That's a number 1. By Winsor Newton standards, everybody has their own scale. It's not universal, unfortunately. But that's a little bit smaller than I wanted. Doesn't mean I won't use it. Actually, Ben has been kind of begging for something at this size, so I might just gift it to him. You guys will have to let me know. Should I give it to him? Or should I be selfish? Considering that this is the materialistic episode, where apparently I'm just a material girl.
In a material world?
Right? Since we keep making it sound that way, I should be selfish.
So, be selfish.
Nah. Nah.
Just hang on to it for the time being.
Nah, you can have it.
Okay.
No. Yes.
You're so silly.
I know.
You're silly.
Okay, and then,
And then,
hold on, and then I have to clean up all of this mess. Oh my gosh. So that doesn't happen.
You're knocking things down.
Oh.
Did you just hit your head?
I just slammed my head into the camera.
Well, it's a good thing it's not showing much at the moment.
Right? So sorry guys. I'm a little bit of a mess. Even when I'm put together, I'm a little bit of a mess. But that's okay. Alright, so this is the exciting part. It is another box. But actually what this is all the paints I ordered for myself that needed replacement, like unicorn white. So this will tell you guys some of my favorites. Bloodstain red, nice dark red. Linen white, I use this all the time. Heartwood brown, this is a new one that I've never tried before. But it looks like a nice ochre yellow. Probably good for NMM. Faded khaki. So that's another nice yellow brown. Dragon black, because really, can you ever have enough black?
Yes, you have enough black.
Harvest brown. You guys know red browns are my favorite, so this one is awesome. This is probably my 4th bottle of it that I've purchased. Charred brown.
Ooh.
Yep. This is one I absolutely adore because it is a blackish brown.
I was going to say, it looks like it might as well be black.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So if you're doing a dark brown, this is what you want for your shadow color. It's awesome. Okay, and then we've got nut brown, which is a dark brown. So guess what is frequently used together? So you guys will see that in some upcoming videos, those two together. Then I have yellowed bone, which is not the color I ordered, but is like exceedingly close. Like it's practically the same thing. It's just a different name. And then this is another one I haven't used yet, but it's NMM Silver Shadow. So this is what they recommend for a shadow color for silver NMM. So I thought that would be pretty cool to check out. And this is another black, which again is not the same black that I ordered. Actually, I think it is, but I've never used this exact black before, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. And then there's Batwing Black, which is a new color for Halloween. This was part of the Ghoulie bag. And then there's Chestnut Gold, which is another, yellow NMM gold. Carnage Red, because, okay, come on. Actually, it's supposed to be Blood Red, but I think they just changed the name. Oh, no, wait. Blood Red is in here. So, nope, it's a different one. So, they are slightly different. Carnage Red and Blood Red. Basically, my reds were running out, so kind of got a lot of reds. And then Chum Red, which is one of my favorites. I absolutely love this one. And Rust Monster Hide, which is another one of their new ones that also went in Halloween. So the Ghoulie bag had these two.
That looks like it could work very nicely for your orange outfit that you're working on.
Yeah, honestly, it probably would have been a good underpainting for it.
Well,
so, a little late now. But that's okay. So, later on, guess what I'll be doing? Restocking the shelves. So, that is my October Reaper haul. I will probably be making another Reaper haul in December because although I did get the rock, I still have not gotten the coal. And I would really, really like to get the coal from them.
Just for funsies?
Just for funsies. Mm-hmm. You know what else I want?
What's that?
They have the Invisible Stalker. I want that model. It is for sale at our local hobby shop for $100. I can't justify that.
You realize that's the price it is on when it goes on sale on their website too.
I know. I was about to get to that.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of jumping the gun on me.
Sorry.
I'm telling the story. I'm trying to build up, a good story here, and you're jumping the gun.
We got another visitor. He says hello.
Hello,
welcome.
Spooky James. How are you? You just missed the Reaper haul, but we're still talking about it. The thing about the Invisible Stalker is it's just a box. There's nothing in it. Because it's invisible. And I really want it, but I just can't pay $100 for a box. Especially for something that I know is just a box. So, that's kind of where I'm at with that.
It is a fun idea.
I do really, really want it. Just not $100 worth.
She did get a shroomy. Show off your shroomy.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, because I haven't actually even seen it yet. Where is it? All the Bonsylvanians are on top. Okay. We're gonna spend half the live stream looking for the shroomy. There he is. Now I've made another big mess, but that's okay. I'll get that later. Okay. Oh, he turned around for us. I don't even have to open it up. There he is.
That is super cute.
Yes, look at how adorable that is.
You are way out of...
Okay, sorry.
There you go. Perfect.
That's because I was looking at it. But there he is. You can see his little eyes peeking out. So he is absolutely adorable. So yes. Absolutely love this figure, so I was very excited to see it. Lots of good Reaper stuff coming up. And like I said, we'll have another haul in December where we, fingers crossed, maybe get that coal. But for now, back to the commission and back to painting orange. So, not the most fun. But those dice figures we were talking about earlier that I was saying was my first time ever painting orange, they were Reaper. So I do have a lot of Reaper stuff because that's how I got into the hobby, and they're fantastic and affordable. And how do you not love Reaper? Oh, they're fabulous. I was so excited because when we first went to Adepticon,
James thinks it's awesome.
Thank you. When we first went to Adepticon, Reaper wasn't there for the first 2 years. But the first year they were there that we weren't, it was so awesome getting to talk to them. And John even agreed to be on my YouTube video. So that was cool, having him chat a little bit about Reaper.
Awesome.
Yep. John's usually are. We were just talking about John Solo, so.
Right.
Reaper John is also just as awesome. Okay.
What are you painting today, James?
Yes, do you have anything interesting or fun currently in the works?
Always enjoy hearing what people are painting.
We always just love talking about painting.
It's
anything hobby related, we're in. We're chatting about it. We're enjoying it. So,
we're crazy people.
Yes. Oh, and
he's painting Esme.
Oh,
that's one of Mandy's favorites.
I love Esme. Oh, she's so much fun. So I was just saying right before you joined us, this will be the third time I'm painting the Pennsylvanians when I start to do those. So yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be that I actually get to start them. But when I do, that will be my third time painting them. They are so much fun.
Tell them about your new idea. Not new idea, but
not my new idea, but we had a bunch left over. When I first did mine, I went and scoured the whole internet to find every single one of them. And that included the ones that were discontinued. And I managed to find all but 2. So those 2, we put a little headstone with their name on it. And we made this mausoleum that was reminiscent of the Muppets, the opening scene from the Muppets TV show, where they're all in their little nooks. So that was really cool. And then the next year after that, they released for a limited time the 2 that were discontinued, Olive and Gulp. So I have those 2. I have not painted them yet, but they will be joining the rest of the crew as soon as I can. You've got a notice up there that just went away. So, okay, wonderful. But yeah, so I had, because I was getting them, the discontinued and everything, I ended up having to buy bundles. And so I ended up with some duplicates. So my idea was to take the duplicates and make a monster dance club scene. And that is where they would be It's going to be all bright colors and kind of anti-monster, because, that's the kind of opposite of what you'd see. So it's kind of like going to be a monster disco, the monster mash. So that's my idea for the next set that I paint. Hopefully it's cool. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, I will say that I am kind of crazy for just using the wrong paint. But let's fix that, shall we? There we go. I used the actual paint instead of the ink. There we go. Much better.
James says he's going through them one by one for the first time. He's jealous he doesn't have any of the discontinued ones, and it sounds adorable. Yeah. He loves it.
Well, keep up with Reaper, because every now and again they'll bring back discontinued stuff that people love. That's how I got it, because like I said, it was discontinued at first for me too. And eBay is your friend. Yeah.
If you're willing to, pay through the nose a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm pretty excited by that, and I had an idea for the disco ball that I'm gonna use like a mirror or something and like shatter it, and then make like a little mosaic disco ball for the center of it.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Right? So I thought that would be a cool addition, and so it's been percolating in my head for a couple years now. I still haven't had a chance to do it. So we'll see when I ever get around to it. Since I paint commissions,
oh, you know what we gotta use for the build?
I don't get a whole lot done. What?
Instead of LEDs,
mm-hmm.
we should use some of the cat toy laser pointers. Aimed at the disco lights, or the mirrored floor and stuff like that.
Yeah, that could be kind of cool.
Could be very cool.
That could be. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of the LEDs, though.
Well, we can do both. We should be able to do both.
Yes. So, okay, while she dries again, I am going to open my pokey tool.
You're going to need it.
Well, yeah. I'm always going to need it eventually. But okay. So, I just went with the skull. I like the classic skull. Although, I like the dragon one too. I was so torn.
You like them all.
I do. And then over here, I've got, this is pretty cool. I like showing this off. This is from...
professional artist, always painting for others.
Yep, exactly. But IPMS West Michigan, that's the modeling club I'm a part of. And they had made a bunch of these, and I got a copy and turned it into a pokey tool holder to sit on my desk. So I never get to show this off. So I'm kind of excited. I got the pokey tool to show that off. That'll be cool. And then since I'm showing off, Chester has a new friend in the Grim Reaper. So this is my dice coffin, and Chester Von Chomp, our little mascot. Now he has a place to put his victims after he's chomped them. So. It's not new, it's just a new addition to the studio. It used to be upstairs, and now it's down here. Alright, let's get her back on. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I was painting her without her being even on the screen.
She was on pretty well.
Okay, good. He's my eyes, because if I'm painting, I can't watch what the camera's picking up.
Aptly named Chester. Indeed, yes. He is.
Yes, actually we...
Chat put that together. Or, yeah, the channel patrons put that together.
The patrons were supposed to decide on it, but, then we ended up opening it up to everyone on social media to give suggestions, and patrons just got to have the final vote for his name. And Chester Von Chomp is kind of perfect, so. But we did have some other good name options.
Mm-hmm.
So. But, yeah, it's really adorable. I got him at GaryCon, didn't I? Or was he Adepticon?
No, he was GaryCon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. GaryCon. So. That's pretty much that. Okay. So now I need her to finish drying, and then I can get on to highlighting. So that'll be good. And then
Indubitably.
I can also start adding the black.
One of your new blacks?
No.
Your many, many new blacks?
No, it is a Reaper, but I've been using Carbon Gray as the black for this one. Oh, that's it. You're gonna get us demonetized with that ringtone.
For 3 seconds? No.
Possibly. We're not monetized anyway, so it doesn't really
Gonna
matter. But, oh.
That didn't sound good.
No, I'm using the wrong brush. So, I'm not using my detail brush, and therefore it ended up kind of heavy.
Ah.
So, I'm trying to thin it down. But I've been using the Carbon Gray for this model, so I wouldn't want to incorporate another black that... Now the cat's going to meow at the door.
Hey, why not?
But I don't want to incorporate another black. I would like to keep it consistent. So we're going to continue using the Carbon Gray and just reinforce some of these shadow lines in the folds and stuff. Oh. Boy, I tell ya, I am not having a good time painting details at the moment. It's the camera. Can never do good details on the camera. Every now and again, I can't believe sometimes I've gotten those eyes perfect on camera, the first try and everything.
You also have
But-
very, very high standards for yourself.
I do. Well, I believe that I should always be trying to improve. I don't set that standard for anyone else, but
I know, isn't it exciting? Izzy went to Twitch instead of YouTube, and now she sees that you can subscribe to our channel now.
Oh yes, yes,
We're making headway.
yep.
We're making headway.
We're getting there. We're growing. Almost every day this week we've had a new subscriber on YouTube, so that's been pretty cool.
Yay! She just subscribed.
Yay.
We now have Twitch subscribers. So what have you been busy painting? Miss Izzy.
Yes. Well, we know.
James is working on Ismay.
SMA.
She's working on the Fire Lady. I thought you were already... Wait. The one you were putting in the contest? The one you showed off? She didn't seem like fire, though, did she?
Yes, she did.
Okay, I was going to say.
She did, but
Or is this one that I don't know about? Or I feel so lost right this second.
you're always so much fun when you're lost. You do
Yeah,
know
that's
that,
the
right?
one. That's the one. Yeah, that's the. Okay. And she just finished. Well, good job. Good timing.
Very cool. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Mandy says I finally got the skin mostly right on my samurai lady.
Yeah, once you started listening.
You know what?
I know. But he was getting very, very frustrated at how it wasn't working, but he also wasn't following the instructions I gave him. I said, do 2 coats. Do 2 coats of this, then 2 coats of that.
I
He
think
does 1 coat and then says, it doesn't look right.
I think the lips were the last thing I did. I haven't done anything since the
Yeah.
lips. So you've seen as far as I've gotten.
So. But it is very, very cool, and it is coming along very, very well. So. Improvements all around. Yay.
Indeed. Happiness and joy.
See, that's the goal. We all get together and work together to make everybody a success. As good as they want to be.
Izzy missed hearing about what about the one you're painting right now. So she wants to hear more.
Okay, so this one is going to be a Christmas present. It is a model from Hades 2 video game. She is the main character. I have no idea her name or how to pronounce it.
Starts with an M.
Orange is the worst color in the world to paint, so she's a nightmare. But she's gorgeous, so it's still fun. And then, not sure that there's really anything else. Her arm is missing because she actually has a ghost arm. So that has been printed in clear resin, and will have a ghostly effect to it. So that'll be pretty cool. And then she also has weapons and stuff that aren't in her hand right now.
It is a commission
But,
piece.
yep, it is a commission.
We have high hopes for the arm, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that's going to look really cool. So, because it's supposed to be like a skeleton hand, and then it has this like glowing green over it. And so we're going to try and replicate that. So fingers crossed. Let's hope that works out the way we're thinking. But we have to give that a try still. We printed a bunch, but...
We've got several to play with.
Right. And, you know, if not, we also have a plan B for it that we can try.
It just gets a lot more difficult.
A lot more difficult. Really hoping we don't have to pull into plan B.
Apparently
But-
there's no lag on Twitch, so that's nice.
Oh, that's good.
We're seeing her typing right away.
Yeah, our Twitch stream is always showing really, really strong signal-wise afterwards
Well, that's
in
good.
our reports.
That's
So,
good to know.
Yeah. So, especially after our last patron-only stream, where the lag was horrible because patron doesn't know how to live stream.
That was a nightmare. That did not go well at all.
Basically, yeah, that was one you missed.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
Right. The patron live stream for this month, for October, basically had nothing but lag, and nobody could really get in on the conversation or anything. So most people just kind of decided about like halfway through, like, we're not doing this.
Not even half, like 30 minutes in.
Right. But Twitch, or not Twitch, Patreon, was going on and on about how they now have this new system. You can go live directly in Patreon, and it'll be a better experience because, you don't have to, people don't have to remote in to wherever you're streaming. And it's like, yeah, but it's lag. So nobody wanted to be on that call.
It did really stink.
On that stream. Yeah, it was really, really bad. So, we called it pretty quickly. And, we will not be using that moving forward. So we won't have that trouble again.
We have learned from our mistake.
Yeah. So, very not good. But, once again, always improving, so now we know, and we just won't do it. We'll stick with the tried and true methods that have been working for us, so don't fix what's not broken. That's going to be our motto here.
Exactly.
So. But yeah.
Yep. Izzy says you don't know until you try.
Right. We tried. We won't try again.
We tried. We know. We're done.
Right. Oh, it was so bad. So. But that's okay. Next time we'll be better. And isn't that the important thing? That's kind of the theme of miniature painting. Always trying to improve and do better next time. So.
I gotta say, you may hate orange, but it looks pretty friggin' awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys wonder why I rarely do orange, that would be because I hate it, because it's difficult. And I don't understand why I should force myself to use a difficult color when I have all the colors to choose from. But in this case, I'm mimicking a character. I need her colors. So, orange it is. But it'll be good. It'll look really cool when I'm done, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. Well, better. I mean, somebody's paying for it to be really good.
Right.
So, but yeah, we'll make
and
sure
actually,
that...
when you look at it on screen,
Mm-hmm.
in the right light, you know how you were complaining earlier, the shot he sent you said it looked yellow?
Mm-hmm.
In the right light, what you're painting looks yellow.
Well, yeah, this is a yellowish orange for the highlights. So, it better look a little yellow. But these will be toned down once I get it, because once I get all the placement done, I'm going to go back and glaze with the orange ink again. So that way I get that vibrance coming back again. But I absolutely adore vibrant colors, so of course I'm going to do whatever tricks I can to pull them that way. And in this case, ink is my friend.
It seems like it's worked very nicely.
It has. So, took a lot of the time and effort off. A little bit of a highlight here. And maybe a little bit just right in here. Just a little bit. Okay. then I get to go back and do second coat. This is the figure of multiple layers. Multiple layers on multiple layers.
Layers
So.
and layers and layers.
Yeah. But again, it should be very worth it in the end. And isn't that what matters? I mean, we could try and shortcut it, but it's so much more fun to paint. So why should we bother? Because, you know, otherwise we're just not painting. Or we're moving on to our next figures, which would be cool, but...
No. We want to do a good job on the ones we've got first.
Yes, especially for the commissions. So. But she's coming along pretty nicely. So that's very much what she looks like in the video game, with like the highlighting just over her whole top, like a shelf. So. Not how I'd normally paint that, but that is how the reference is. So I'm gonna go with it. Okay. And see, second coat, and that is already looking really, really sharp. So I think we're gonna be just fine, and we're gonna be able to finish up this dress today. All the belts and everything over it, probably not, but
Izzy says Izzy thinks the orange looks fantastic, even though you said you hate painting it.
well, thank you. Yeah, it's, I tell you, I just, it takes so many layers, and I haven't found a really good undercoat for orange yet. So when you're doing vibrant orange is the problem. If I'm doing like a darker orange, I never have any trouble, but it's a vibrant orange. But utilizing the ink really seems to have worked well for it. So I'm gonna take that as a win. And
what if you tried using pink, since, you know, that supposedly works so well under yellow?
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to try it. I haven't done that, and I haven't really worked with too many vibrant oranges where
Something to think about.
where I've tried that. So who knows when I'll actually get around to trying it. But I mean, it's not a bad idea.
You could make it a video idea.
Possibly. Okay. Alright. Now we've got to level that up. Because of course you know I'm not going to be happy with one highlight color. We gotta do a couple of them, especially on a figure this big. Okay. So. Get a little bit more brightness in here, a little more yellow. And then all I'm doing is layering up. A little brighter. I just added some yellow and some white to the previous color. And as you can see, I'm leaving a lot of the previous color still there. So.
Looks awesome.
Thank you. think this one's going to be really cool. I am very excited about this now. Now that I finally got past the orange. You guys should have seen me doing the gradient on the headband. So, I don't know if you can see. Let me move this up a little bit here. So we go from the dark red at the back, and then it goes around through, around through the orange, to the brighter orange, to the yellow at the front.
That's actually a really good one.
So, yeah. And that was all done by hand, all that gradient, so...
I'm impressed.
Yeah, it worked really, really well. But that was also because it was broken up. The laurel leaves, the shape of them automatically gave that a little bit of a...
Made it easier?
Yeah. Just a little bit of separation in the colors and things like that. So it was much easier to do by
Izzy
hand.
thinks the blends on the headband look great.
Thank you. All right. We're going to take this a little higher. We're going to keep going. So we see how high we can get these highlights.
By the way, Izzy, I'm guessing you already realized it, but you like your post on Discord today, like literally took both Mandy and I's breath away when we saw it. It was friggin' awesome, and you should be really, really proud of it.
Yep, he's been going on about it.
Well,
So he's funny. He always thinks that everybody can do better bases than him. So
well,
he's like
because
convinced of it.
I feel like they are, so.
No. All right.
Well, thank you. She says our bases are amazing.
But yeah, especially for your
That's
first
probably
base,
true.
that's really something for your first base ever. It is a really good story. And you did so well with telling the story with the lighting.
Yep, it's just
So.
all around a really great piece.
Yep. So, definitely something to be very proud of. So,
I will agree, our own pieces never look as good to us as they do to other people.
that's very true. Very, very, very true. All right. And now we're up to the highest highlights.
Yay!
We're almost done with highlighting the dress. Okay. All right, I think she's looking good.
She did it with some airbrush, and some with airbrush and some with regular brush, but she's grabbing drink, so.
Very nice. And that's a smart way to do it. All right, now we're back to the ink. All right, so the other nice thing about ink is it's translucent. So it will go over this and still let that gradient show for the highlighting, while bringing it back to a little bit more orange and helping blend it a little bit better. So this should kind of just pop it up a notch, so to speak. If I'm doing it right, which so far it looks like I am. But, until I do something like that, there we go. All right. And by putting it over the black lining, I'm kind of toning that part down as well, so it doesn't stand out as much. So pretty good. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that. Let
She
me
looks awesome.
turn her down a little bit more now that I'm finished showing off her little laurel leaves. And one of these days, I will feel comfortable doing a glaze like this with the airbrush. But today is not that day. Not with the skin tone so close and all of that. And masking it would be so difficult when I can just rely on glazing with the brush. So that's what we're gonna do instead.
She's back.
So, wonderful. All right.
We made sure you didn't miss anything.
Yes, just the secret to airbrushing, everything you'd ever need to know, and now you'll never find it out. Oh wait, yes you will, because I wouldn't keep that from you.
You're terrible.
I know. I can be, but you know what? I am in such a great mood today. Yesterday I had a horrible day, and today is complete opposite, and I absolutely love it, and I am just enjoying life today. So that's what matters to me right now. I am so happy. We got a lot of cool stuff figured out at work, and I'm really excited about it, and our strategies for the company, and yeah, just very, very exciting. And I finished a big project, so that was hanging over my head forever, and now that's all done, and so very, very cool that way. Alright. Well, now I need to let her dry before I can start on the rest of it. Or should I start with the black? No, I shouldn't, because I'm going to touch
You are gonna
that.
make a mess.
And yes. So no, we're gonna set her aside. And you know what? We're gonna pull out something else I've been working on. I just started working on. And that is King Arthur. So I just got most of his face done.
Izzy's glad things are going
So.
so well. It's always a good thing.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better too. So this guy is gonna be for our video. I'm gonna show 2 beginner-friendly techniques for freehand on the banner. So I've been wanting to do this for a while since this figure came out. But of course he's so detailed he keeps getting pushed to the back. And since my figure for the makeup tutorial was missing half her face. Oh, wait, there I am. Now I'm on camera. Missing half her face and had to be reprinted. I had some time, so I got started on him. And going to be doing some, I'm working on his hair. I also got to do his face, or his eyes, get those lips a little bit better, and then of course onto all the armor. So that's going to be a whole, oh, that's the wrong brush. I don't know why I grabbed that brush. I never used that little brush. But he's going to be...
That's okay. She got reprinted and she's got a whole face. You know, not that she's missing half her face. It's just instead of having nice full cheeks and all that.
She's missing half her face.
She is not. We actually haven't even gotten a good look at the Mammoth Factory yet.
Right.
Actually, since I got too confused.
Fire dwarves. Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten a look yet, but I have to hurry up and mark my figure for the month before someone else takes the one I want. But they weren't up last time I looked.
Last night.
Right. Oh. I am glad I stopped to think about what I was doing. Okay.
Ooh, giants and dwarves.
Well, yeah, you can't have giants without dwarves, right?
Yeah,
They're mortal enemies.
You kind of can. That is really, really big.
Okay, well, we'll eliminate the really, really big one because I probably don't have time to do really, really big on the quality I'm supposed to for them. But, yeah.
She's kind of cool with a funky sword and all.
Okay, seriously, is this not torture? He's just... Ooh, that one's cool. I can't see anything. Oh my gosh.
That's the one I'm looking at right now.
So mean.
Well, here, take a look.
Not showing me anything.
Take a look.
Okay. She's kind of neat. I'm sorry.
For doing that one.
I don't seem to love her to the scale you guys do, but I also haven't seen what else is in there.
Okay, that's different and kind of cool.
I kind of love that one. Oh my gosh, the one that has the beard and the hair on fire?
The Forge Lord.
I love that one. That would be such a fun OSL to do.
Oh, they did a lot of really cool beards.
Okay. I like the other one better.
Izzy thinks he's super cool too.
Yeah, honestly, I will probably take that one. If I can.
Alright, then we got this one with the big hammer.
If I can. Okay, he's alright.
Then we've got a normal dwarf.
Normal dwarf.
Beard.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool dwarf figure.
That is... see, this is what dwarf models are supposed to look like.
Yes.
That is a very cool elemental.
Ooh. Vulcanite. It's not exactly an elemental because it's earth and fire.
It's a magma elemental.
Okay, but it's two elements.
Yes.
Rolled into one.
And they've got 3 different versions of it.
Well, that's neat.
2 of them are puking lava.
Oh. That is so cool. Wait, you didn't show me one puking lava? Okay, guys, that's crazy. You gotta go see that. Definitely check out Mammoth's puking lava monsters. Wow.
Okay. Then
But
there's
they're
this one
fun.
with the kind of cloud beard again.
Okay.
Different version, but
Yeah, I think I like the first one better. Yeah.
then there's this one.
Isn't that the one I said I wanted to do?
No. This is yet another different one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take a closer look. That's awesome because that means that there's more.
And yet
So
another
I'll
one,
have a
so
better chance of grabbing one of those.
Yet another bald dwarf.
Oh, yeah, but I like that one.
That's very cool.
I don't know why, but I really like that bald dwarf. I don't understand why people like making dwarves bald with beards. But
It's never made a lot of sense to me either.
I mean, some of them, sure, but the amount of bald dwarves models out there are crazy.
Okay, that one's pretty slick too.
That looks like the Warhammer one.
That
exactly.
is a very Warhammer. That is a very Warhammer model.
Yeah. That looks. Yeah, that one too. I mean, it's a cool figure. Oh, I like that one of him looking casual.
That's very cool. Yeah.
That Warhammer's never looking casual. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, how do you like her bust?
Nah.
Really?
I mean, it's.
And then there's his bust.
I'm trying not to say anything dirty while on live stream, but you're asking about a bust, so I'm sure everyone else can figure where my
You're funny.
my dirty thought went. So
we're all adults here. Well, we should be
Yeah.
anyway. Mostly adults anyway.
yes, and we are very proud to not be mature adults.
No, we stopped being mature adults years ago.
So we are very pleased not being mature adults.
Nope.
So, but
We are
all right.
perfectly happy about that.
I am definitely gonna have to check out which one I can get.
Yep.
Because there's a sign-up sheet for them,
Oops.
and
Yeah, all in all, that's probably one of their best months lately.
they've had a few good ones. But I gotta say, I am kind of glad that we left the Disney,
Disney designs.
yeah, well, I mean, generic. The because it's not like they copied,
No, they did
Or
very good,
anything.
very
They
creative things.
right? But I mean, as much as it's so funny because I'm always going on and on about how I don't have ADD, but as far as like painting models go, I need variety, and that much in a row. It was like 6 months in a row, so I gotta say that kind of killed my enthusiasm towards the end. It's like, all right, I'm ready to be done with this. So, and it's not that they weren't good; they were all great, but once again, I like doing all sorts of different stuff, and sticking with a theme for 6 months is kind of a lot.
Those are seriously some of the best dwarf models I've ever seen. So.
Yes. Well, we're a little impartial to dwarves here.
We are,
We
but
love dwarves. Ben's favorite character is a dwarf. So. And of course, I love his character, so.
Oh, hey,
We're
that's
good
right.
on
I was
that.
going to ask, how did the living dungeon go?
Oh yes, we do. We need our update.
Did everyone survive the living dungeon?
More importantly, are you all still playing together nicely? I'm sure you are because, family, but...
Oh no, family fights are the worst.
Well, yeah, but... They also are the
Oh no!
fastest to forget.
They had to take the last 2 weeks off. Even family suffers the curse of scheduling.
Yeah.
Oh no! I hope she's okay.
Oh, yeah, of course
Absolutely,
that takes priority. Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
Yes. We'll wish her a speedy recovery.
She says she is okay and she was just released. I am so glad to hear.
Oh, that is good.
She had a bleeding ulcer and needed blood. Oh my.
Oh. That's scary stuff.
That is terrifying. Okay, so I've got to ask because I'm curious. Knowing that you're in the healthcare field, are you allowed to be on her team, take care of her, or do you get shunted out away from her so that you don't they show on on Grey's Anatomy? You're going to make rash decisions, blah blah blah.
Families.
Right. Is that a thing, or is that not so much a thing? Because we all know Grey's Anatomy.
It's not correct.
Dude, Grey's Anatomy is the height of reality.
Right.
You generally do not get to take care of your family. Okay.
Yeah.
So they do have that right.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. It's just, it makes sense because you are too involved.
Yeah. Well, and at that point, they're family. You should just... I feel like, at that point, you should just be sitting there holding hands, being moral support or whatever. Being worried over them.
Yeah, and being with your family.
Right. But that's just my feelings, so... Well, we are glad that she's okay. I've never had one, but I have heard that ulcers suck.
I was supposed to get tested for an ulcer back when I was in high school, and somebody told me what the test was, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
What's the test?
And I never went. Just, you've got to drink some, milky barium kind of concoction for them to see what's going on or something like that. And of course, high school me was like, nope.
You still have a very low tolerance for anything you think is gross. Or gross adjacent.
Yes, but now I prioritize my health over the taste of a drink I might have to take.
This is true.
So, that's kind of a bigger deal. Making sure your health is in order. But sorry, I'm going quiet because I'm doing eyes.
I heard that. Well,
but
I hope it doesn't completely derail the campaign, and I hope you're able to get back to it.
yes.
Because inquiring minds want to know. We're very curious about the living dungeon here. We have a vested interest.
He really wants to take that idea, but he wants to make sure that it's going to be awesome first.
Oh no, it'll be awesome either way. I just want to have an actual party to do it with.
Oh, I'm not good enough. Okay.
No, don't take this the wrong way, babe, but you would not be entertained by it. not just
not by myself.
No.
That's the big thing. It's a very much a not by yourself kind of thing. You gotta have someone else. So. Yep. I agree. But we'll get our group together again one of these days.
Oh yeah.
once things start slowing down. Right?
She says she will hopefully have news to report on the Living Dungeon next week.
Okay.
Hooray!
Alright, we will look forward to that with bated breath.
Indeed we will.
Except not too much because we want to live.
No, yes, we're going to. We're going to continue breathing appropriately.
My goodness. Okay, I need to give up on the Scion camera.
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
I know, but you know I'm not going to be able to let that sit. I'm going to give it a minute to dry, and then I'm going to do it again.
Just let it be. You've got a whole rest of the figure to work on. Let it be.
That's all armor
Let it be.
and shiny stuff. And
Let it be.
I don't want to paint that stuff right
You got
now.
a whole giant cloak and, scarfy bits.
I have to paint the armor first. It's all underneath.
Paint his crown.
So, that's another shiny bit.
Eyes are hard, Izzy says, eyes are hard enough on their own. I can't imagine doing it with a camera in front of her.
Let me tell you, I know you can't see it. The camera is literally at like an inch from my mouth right
Half the time
now.
it's in your mouth.
I know, yeah. That's how close I am to this camera that you guys just can't see. It's literally right here underneath the view. And so when I'm going forward, I'm literally in the camera.
Basically, where you see her name on screen, there's a camera.
But look I got it.
Good job.
See?
Oh, yeah, good job.
Persistence pays off. I got it. Okay, now on to the rest of it. Now I gotta pour. This is the annoying thing. I've gotta pour new red, just to add a little bit of red to the lip.
Okay, on a completely other note, since Halloween has passed...
Sorry, guys. It's that time of year that sinuses are going around, so... But yes, Halloween has passed.
Okay. Thanksgiving is coming, and we respect Thanksgiving. We're not jumping into the... We're not jumping into the Christmas carols or anything like that. But who's really enjoying all of the Mariah Carey is coming and memes and how funny they all are and how horrified everyone is that Mariah Carey.
I really do not like Mariah Carey personally.
Soda for you.
I do not like her music.
Oh, I am a terrible person. Deepest apologies. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that is you. He will be punished for that because nobody should ever have to hear that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
But ever since, Halloween afternoon, I've been seeing all these memes about how terrified everyone is that she's coming, and it's been hilarious.
No, I think the word you're looking for is scary. It's extending the Halloween season a little bit. Alright. What else do I got?
Ooh, that one's kind of cool.
What? No, what are you looking at?
Oh, just things to buy. Like nails on a chalkboard, she says.
Yes. Oh, I just cannot stand her screeching. And that's what it feels like to me, screeching. But hey, if you anyone else listening or watching likes her, sorry, you're entitled to. More for you, less for me. That's fine. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna do him in reds and blues.
Ooh.
You know, nice traditional, bold royal colors.
Superman. Bum, ba, bum.
No yellow.
Just
Gold maybe, but no yellow.
I think red and blue when I think Superman. Yellow is
His accent color.
You know, there's a little bit in there, but
Yeah, it's in there. It's a big part of it. Most comic books use a triad of colors. There's a whole color theory behind it and why those colors are chosen for superheroes.
oh yeah.
It's actually very fascinating. So if you guys ever want topics to learn about that are really interesting in regards to, well, pretty much anything, let me know because, again, anything from history to color theory to
She's got a brain
all of
full
it.
of stuff knocking around.
Yeah, I just really love learning about things. I find a lot of stuff fascinating. And like I said, I mean, superheroes. I don't read comic books. I do watch the movies every now and again, and especially when they're good, but, you know, who can keep up with Marvel anymore? And I've never been a huge fan of DC. But
That's hilarious. Considering Green Lantern is one of your favorites.
okay, I am the only person in the entire world who actually liked the Green Lantern movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was campy and cheesy and everything a good comic book movie should be. And everyone else thought it was over the top and poorly done and all of that. But I was there for a good time, and I feel like it delivered on a good time. So
You didn't miss much.
yeah,
Well, you know, that's
Yeah.
okay.
I like I said,
More
I
time
enjoy
to
it,
paint,
and
so Mandy hasn't watched a lot of.
I don't watch a lot of movies anymore. I used to before I got into painting, but yeah, I really like the Green Lantern movie that everyone hates, and I actually find the history of DC amazing. Like, it is actually really interesting to hear how they formed and started off as detective comics and all of that stuff. Again, see, I could rattle off all sorts of random knowledge on a random topic that I saw a documentary on and thought was interesting. But yeah, I like the concept of DC, of course, but I gotta say, Marvel is, in my opinion, a bit superior. And again, my opinion, everyone's entitled to their own, but, you know, Superman and Captain America are the same.
No.
They're vaguely the same. And Captain America is better. They're comparable, let me put it that way. They're not the same. They're comparable. Iron Man and Batman, comparable.
Very comparable. Very. Those two are very comparable.
I highly prefer Iron Man to Batman. I'm not a huge Batman fan. I did love the Michael Keaton movie, but beyond that, oh, and of course, the cheesy 70s Adam West, especially the Adam West movie. Loved that, and we used to watch that show all the time when we were kids, me and my brother. But beyond that, especially the modern Batman, I'm not really a fan. I don't like things that dark for my superheroes. And what else? What else am I missing? Well, there's no one comparable to Thor that I know of. I guess Thor could be compared to, like, Aquaman, maybe, because they're both kind of this weird outlier kind of thing. But, you know, I, again, love Thor. And I just think their movies are superior. Again, I don't read comics. I can't say on every aspect. I will be the first to tell you I'm not any kind of expert on any of it. But those are my opinions, and my opinion is just as valid as everyone else's. So, I'm going to hold on to that. But
This is highly appropriate.
back to King Arthur.
King Arthur is one of your favorite stories.
It is, yes. I adore Camelot. Any Camelot, King Arthur story, Merlin, except for one. There's one I don't like. Beyond that, I like most. I like
Which is
everything.
very disappointing because I absolutely love it.
Yes, I really don't like the Excalibur movie. I know. That is like horrible to say to many, many people, but I just did not enjoy it at all. I found it very, very boring. But everything
You're
else.
allowed to be wrong.
I'm not, no. And, okay, come on. How can you compare that to the Sam Neill Merlin? Sam Neill?
Easily, I put them on some similar level.
No. One is far superior. Way better acting, way better story. I very much enjoy it. It was actually very interesting to watch. But yes, and I watch all the documentaries about King Arthur.
One of them had Patrick Stewart.
Yes, but Patrick Stewart was also in Dune, and that didn't make that movie any more watchable.
I think it did.
No. I could not get through Dune at all. That was a horrible movie. So, that was boring.
She's talking about the 1980s one.
Yes, I have not watched the remake, so no comments of any sort on the remake. That just came out a few years ago or whatever. We're specifically talking about the one with Patrick Stewart from the 1980s. Still, Patrick Stewart, great actor. Love him.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with Captain Picard. But, alright, Painting Pals, it is about time for me to wrap things up. And we have, honestly, the whole stream has kind of gone into a ramble.
Tailspin?
Yeah, and we're not even anywhere near miniature painting anymore. So that was a fun rabbit hole to go down for a while, and let's be honest, I was buying time, so I didn't have to do the metal yet.
Excalibur also has Liam Neeson in it.
Yes, and he is fantastic, but Excalibur is not. Liam Neeson was also in Krull.
Yep.
And that was fantastic and watchable. So, but we're going to go argue some more about movies for the rest of the night, I'm sure. And you guys don't need
Probably
to.
not. Probably not.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. And we're so glad that you joined us again. And again, that you're feeling better and able to get back to it. So, hope your family takes care, and we'll talk to you soon, Izzy. And
hope everybody has a good night.
As for everyone else, yes, have a good night. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Again, it's one of the highlights of my week, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. But I really love chatting and connecting with all of you, and that's the whole reason that I started any of this. So, wrapping it up here because I do have to get to other things.
Okay, then I'm going to cut you off.
I know, I'm just going to ramble.
Have fun.